What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1998 movie, Mulan. So, in this movie, Fa Mulan disguises herself as a man so she can fight in the Imperial Chinese army against the invading Huns in place of her father, and with the help of wisecracking Dragon Mushu, she might be able to save her country and bring honor to her family. This movie is just absolutely great. I absolutely love Mulan. The animation is just absolutely gorgeous. The very best of the Disney Renaissance era, which I say that every time I review a Renaissance movie. Like, the animation is always just top notch and during that era and everything, but this one is one of the ones that has some of the best unique character designs and stuff, and I just love the way they look in this movie. The story is really well written, and it's got a lot of really good mixes of humor, heart, and there's even some pretty good action in here too. For being a G-rated Disney movie, it has some pretty good action and everything, and the great characters are just really lovable in this movie. All of the characters have their own unique personalities, like you expect with a Disney movie, but each of them are lovable and bring something to the table. But Mulan and Mushu are my favorite characters for sure. But I also like Shang, voiced by B.D. Wong. He's really good. But I really liked Ming-Na Wen and Eddie Murphy as Mulan and Mushu. They were just really great, and this was my introduction to Eddie Murphy too. Like this was a really awesome way to be introduced to Eddie Murphy. I saw this movie for the first time when I was a kid and stuff, and had never seen any of Eddie Murphy's stuff before. I had seen pictures of him. I knew what he looked like and stuff. I just had never seen any of his movies till this one came out and everything. Even before Shrek, this was my introduction to Eddie Murphy, and I gotta say, if it couldn't have been Shrek or one of my other favorite Eddie Murphy movies, this was a pretty good one to be my introduction, because he is great in here. He's just absolutely hilarious, especially when he's doing the whole dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow. Just when he does that part, it cracks me up every time I watch it. But he's funny throughout the whole movie and everything. I thought he did a great job. And the songs in this movie are really great. My favorite is probably I'll Make a Man Out of You. I think that's probably most people's favorite from this movie. It's the standout song of the movie. But I also like Reflection, which is also one of the songs the movie's known for, which there's a version by Christina Aguilera that plays over the credits that she's more known for, and everything is like one of her most popular songs too. I remember when this movie came out, that song was everywhere, and I've never really been a big fan of Christina Aguilera's version. I don't think it's necessarily anything wrong with the song itself. It's just I'm not a big fan of Christina Aguilera. I never have been. It's never been one of my favorite singers. And everything. When I was growing up, I used to always hear about this feud going on between her and Britney Spears, and I was always Team Britney. I even had kids in school that a couple of them were even my friends, and they were Team Christina, and we would always bicker back and forth over who was better and stuff and everything. But the Reflection song is a good song, but I prefer the movie version to be honest, not the one that's playing over the credits and everything. But the rest of the songs are great too. A Girl Worth Fighting For is really catchy, even though I know a lot of people say that it kind of makes the movie have tonal issues, because you go right from that to them walking into a field of finding out that hundreds of soldiers have been slain and stuff by the Huns. It's a really deep and thematic moment and everything, but I don't really think it makes the tone really that bad. Like the tone isn't as bad in this movie as, say, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, where it was just all over the place in that movie. This one, they do a good job at when it gets serious, they keep it serious and stuff, but it still has sprinkles of humor throughout the end of it too, and everything with Mushu and stuff. Eddie Murphy does a good job at blending the heart and the humor and everything. There's parts where he has to get serious and stuff towards the end of the second act, right before the third act and everything, and he does a great job at conveying both, just like he did with Donkey and Shrek. He did a great job at being more serious at times when he has to be, but being the comic relief and stuff, and being hilarious throughout most of the movie. And the ending is just really great. I love the ending of this movie when Mulan finally gets to go save China, and she convinces the soldiers to help her and stuff. It's just a really fun ending and everything, really awesome and everything. And like I said, Mulan is just one of my favorite characters in the Disney catalog. Out of the Disney princesses and stuff, I'd say she's definitely one of my favorites and everything. But all in all, I think Mulan is a blast from start to finish. It never really slows down from the very beginning. It's just really entertaining and everything. So I really enjoyed this movie. It's a great time, and it's a staple of my childhood. I have a lot of memories of going to McDonald's and collecting the Mulan toys. I actually didn't see the movie for a couple years after it came out and everything, but I had all the toys. I knew the characters' names, knew the songs and stuff, but I didn't actually see the movie for about 2 or 3 years after it came out. But I always had an obsession with this movie, even before I actually did see it and everything. I just knew this was going to be a movie that I would like, and it ended up surprising me on how much I liked it when I saw it the first time, and it's been one of my favorites ever since then. I've been watching it for about 23 years now, because it was about 2000 when I saw this for the first time, and I think it's still an excellent movie and one of the best out of the Disney Renaissance era, which I say that on every single one of them almost, because really they're all great movies and stuff and everything, and this one is definitely one of the best ones for sure. So I'd give Mulan an A. It's a really great movie and really enjoyable. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of this movie, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.